myself my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by. It has been a year and now I'm living on the line. It has been a year and now I'm thinking what's mine, that I'm better.
Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Yeah, again, sorry if this little setup isn't the greatest. I'm trying it out. I might be back here for the next few videos, or I might go back to my old place. I'm just trying something new out. I am bringing back an old kind of series, but not really bringing it back. I'm just kind of, I wrote, basically, if you remember, before, sorry, my housemates are saying something I really want to say. Remember before I used to do this top 10 series, and I had in summer written down a few more, and I hadn't actually done them, so I'm using this book again, missed it. I have written down a few and I hadn't done them for videos. I remember I planned for the summer that I had some to put up ready for when I didn't have video ideas over summer, and then I came up with loads of other video ideas in summer for uni, so I was like, why would I stop? So I'm going back to this top 10 series. So before I tell you which one, even though you probably guessed from the title, please subscribe, join this little family, comment down below, and like, and all that stuff. And I'll see you. Yes, I'm ending the video after a minute. And let's just get on with the video. Also, I am in the same clothes as the last video. I'm filming on the same day, and I couldn't be bothered to change my top because it just seemed pointless. Anyway, I am doing my top 10 Disney movies. Disney is obviously one of my fave places. Yeah, Disney, I actually really want to go back to Disneyland, but Disney is my favourite kind of movies. I love Disney movies. I love any Disney movies, and I just put together like my top 10 of Disney movies, as obviously there's so many Disney movies now out there, and I obviously couldn't choose. I struggled, and a lot of these Disney movies are actually oldish ones, and I've realised what I put on here, and I'm actually kind of annoyed at myself for missing out one, and I don't think I put it in any other ones, so I'm just double checking. Oh no, I did, that's why I didn't put it in this list. Okay, it's cool. I thought I didn't put High School Musical and I was going to go mad because thinking High School Musical was my favourite, but then I realised I put it on my top 10 musicals. Anyway, came back to the point, so I just thought I would name my top 10 Disney movies and why I love them. So they're not in any, they're 1 to 10, but they're not best one at 1, and they're my least favourite of the favourites at 10. It's just all in random order. Can't even think of words I'm saying today. I'm literally, it's been a week. Okay, it's been a week. So my first favourite Disney movie is Mulan. It is it's one of those ones, I think one of the first Disney films I remember watching with my parents. I probably watched a lot more before that, but the ones I remember watching the most is Mulan, and the one I remember watching, the first one I watched was Mulan. My dad loves that one, and my mum loves it, and it's just it always reminds me of a family time. I just love the story because it's showing that females can be strong. You just need to stop doubting them, because a lot of people doubt female empowerment. People say women can't do this because they're weak. They're only weak if they make themselves weak, and people saying they're weak is not helping. So I really love it, and I just love the storyline and the songs. I have to say my favourite song will always be Reflection. It hits home. It's a very sad song, but I love it, so yeah. My next one is Alice in Wonderland. I will say I prefer the real life movie one to the animation, but again the animation reminds me of my childhood. I had the book of Alice in Wonderland, and then when I saw the animation film I loved it, but I do love the film with Mia something on it. I can't remember her name, but I do love the one with like Johnny Depp and everything. Like the story is just great, so I love that one. Moana is a film, it's obviously recent, but it's one of my favourite Disney films because I just love the story, I love the songs, I can't help but love it. It is just so good. The story is so good. It does remind me a bit of Mulan because again it's another female trying to do something, but this one's trying to make her village better by just defying what her dad wants from her. The next one is Tangled. This one is just by far, I can't help but love this story. I love the story of Rapunzel, and this one is my favourite because I just love the whole of the idea of Flynn Rider and Rapunzel falling in love. Like from the moment they meet, I just love how like at the beginning she's so scared of like getting in the real world, but in the same breath she's so eager to learn what's going on and see these like floating lights, and finding out that her mum isn't her mum was always my favourite. And I'm sorry, but I actually had a massive crush on Flynn Rider, even though it's an animated character. Next one is Cinderella. I mean, again, how can you not love Cinderella? It's one of those just genuine stories about a girl who is a nobody, basically, falling in love with a prince. It's kind of when you get the idea of you wanting to find someone and you want your happy ever after. I think it's definitely where I saw the idea of happy ever after and believing that one day I'll find my prince and I'll be all happy. Yet to find him, but one day I still have hope. My next one would be Lion King. Lion King is by far the most, I will always say, the story I cried at the most. I remember watching when I was younger, but I remember when I watched younger I did not really pay much attention, to the point I didn't really remember the story. And then when I was back, when I went on a camping trip with my church, it's called Greenbelt, a movie they had on that night was Lion King, and one of our friends who was with us had never seen it, so we went to watch it, and then I remember falling in love again with the whole story, and I just genuinely loved everything about it, and the storyline, and the characters, and just Simba, I just loved it, and the songs were amazing. Like, it just reminds me of why I love show choir as well, because we always sing Disney, we always sing Lion King stuff at the time, so always my favourite. Another one is Aladdin. The whole Aladdin storyline of the genie having given wishes. Don't we all wish we could have a genie? I mean, my life would be a little easier if I had a genie that granted me wishes. I don't know about you, but me, my life would be great. I just love the story of Aladdin. Beauty and the Beast is my next one. Again, the story of, it's again another love story. I think the reason I love most Disney films is because I love songs, like the old Disney films, because of the love stories involved in it. Like, Beauty is a typical girl, like Belle is typically beautiful, hence Beauty, and then the Beast is obviously the ugly person, who when you kiss him he turns to that cute little prince again, but he's one person who took his beauty, his like hotness as a way of getting his own way in some ways. But I feel like it's such a normal thing that it kind of shows that you don't need to be like good looking and attractive for someone to fall for you. You just got to have the personality, and not every girl looks for the fit, handsome man. Like, of course, that's like, you know, something someone would love to see, but you don't need to be handsome and attractive to have a girl. You just need to have the right personality, and I mean, that's the way I see it. So the next one is Little Mermaid. I just love the story. I loved mermaids when I was a kid. Always wanted to be a mermaid. I remember seeing part of that world of I was a mermaid to my parents like, you're not a mermaid, you're human. And I'm like, no, I'm a mermaid. But I just love it. I love all the songs are mainly why I love it. Like Poor Unfortunate Souls is a song that I love, and actually my housemate loves. So, and finally, my number 10 is Cars. I don't know why I love this film, because for me, I don't really am a big car fan, but this film, I don't know why, I found it just funny, and it's another family film I love, and I just generally love Cars. The film Cars. I love the story behind it. I haven't seen it for a while though, so kind of want to rewatch it now. So I might have to bring the DVDs back after Easter. But another reason a lot of these Disney films, like Mulan Mulan. No, Tangled. Yeah, Tangled definitely isn't it. Cinderella, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and Little Mermaid are 6 definite ones that are in Once Upon a Time. And if you haven't seen Once Upon a Time, I recommend you do. It's one of my favourite TV series ever, and it's based on Disney stories. So I definitely say if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it because it's so good and amazing. But anyway, that is the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed and you liked this video. If you did, please give me a huge thumbs up. Please comment down below maybe your favourite Disney films, and please subscribe, and I will see you again soon with another video.
Time stops when I'm falling for